Welcome to another podcast of Master Investor. Glad to be here again on another valuable talk on money, business, and investing. My name is Jose. I'm the founder of the company. If you're new to our community, make sure you subscribe. If you have any questions, drop them in the comment section below, and we're going to come back and answer those questions for those who take the time to post them. And we can also answer other people's questions if you post your questions. So make sure we interact and we open a dialogue about business and investing, because it's going to ultimately help everyone in the community. Also visit our website, get our ebooks right now. How to build cash flow with the internet, turn passive income on is one of them. The other one is the 10 new rules of money. Both of these ebooks, you can either buy them straight from our website. I'm going to put the link in the description, or you can also find them on Amazon. I suggest that you go straight to our website, because when you get them there, you'll have additional assets that will come with each book, because we have turned them into a digital course, and you're going to be paying the same amount right now that is listed on Amazon. However, you're going to get more bonuses when you get them from our website. And as we add in more assets in each digital course, you will always be grandfathered in to access those assets, even if the price changes in the near future, because it will. So today's topic is going to be why money is created with debt. It's important to understand the concept of debt and using it to invest successfully, not only because debt is tax-free, but it's leverage, and it can give us the path to become ultra wealthy fast. If you're not getting wealthy fast, then you're doing it wrong. You have the wrong information. Today we have tools, resources available in front of us online that we can tap into for free to create wealth successfully. So in 1971, August 15, President Nixon separated the gold standard from the US dollar. From that point forward, money became monopoly, became a full currency, fiat, and just an idea backed up by confidence. Paper money, fake money, okay? That's why we must understand that today money is created with debt. And that is because the laws change and money has evolved. Just like all currencies in history has evolved, and they usually go down to their intrinsic value, which is zero. So the first step is to invest in your financial education. So if you're someone that is working at a job and have money saved up in the bank, then understand that you need to make that money work hard for you. But you can only do that when you have financial education. That's why the number one step is to go get our ebooks, get your knowledge about money inside of you, so that you can take control over your finances and you don't have to give your money away to other people. Because a lot of times you look at the middle class and they're not becoming wealthier because they're giving their money away to salespeople that are investing their money for them, and they are not in control over their finances due to the fact that they do not invest on their financial education. However, if they will take a different approach and first invest in their financial education, then now they have their solid foundation to make decisions with their money, actively investing in different asset classes that will produce two types of income when investing successfully. Number one, capital gains income, and number two, passive income, or known as positive cash flow. Here at Master Investor, we encourage everyone to focus on passive income, because when we do that, we also get the advantage of capital gains income. Passive income is taxed at the lowest bracket. Capital gains income, depending on which asset class you are involved in, it will be taxed at a higher bracket. Okay? So when you buy a stock and you sell that stock, you keep those gains, that is taxed. So you need to get the knowledge necessary, which you will find inside of our ebooks, to invest for passive income, including when investing in stocks. So start investing in your financial education. That is my message to you always, because a master investor is a student of business and investing for life. We are constantly updating our minds with more financial education, and as money evolves, we're also learning about how it's evolving, because as you know, everything is going digital. Money is going to be crypto. It is already crypto, and crypto is one of the asset classes that exists in the business world. The 5 asset classes, we talk about them all the time, but I'm going to take the time to describe them to you right now. Number 1 is real estate. Number 2, business. Number 3, crypto. Number 4, paper assets. Number 5, commodities. And how do we protect ourselves from down economies and we hedge for inflation? Well, we need to diversify among the 5 different asset classes. And the whole purpose of investing and acquiring our first asset is that that asset will produce not only the income for our living expenses, but also gives us more income to invest and acquire other assets in different asset classes, so that we can successfully begin to create true wealth and thrive with passive income and capital gains income without the necessity to working for ordinary income or earned income, which is the type of income that comes from a job, from a paycheck or salary, exchanging time for money. We want to protect our time as much as we can, because time is the most valuable asset we all have, and we need to really take a look at our financial statement. I always tell everyone the first step is to invest in your financial education, then get your financial statement in front of you and fill it in, because it will tell you exactly where we are financially at this moment. And we are learning how to read the financial statement, which is the foundation of building true wealth, is the ability to read financial statements, because every business or investment has a financial statement, and every person has a financial statement. Whether the person has money or not, we all have a financial statement. And there we're going to be able to tell how we manage our money and how the business manages its money and the assets and expenses that it has. And we can determine whether we want to be involved in that business, because the financial statement tells us the real story about that business. And therefore we decided that, hey, this is a great business, or maybe this is not a good business, and we're going to pass on that business because the financial statement does not proves that is a true asset, which is producing passive income, and also it's not giving us any indication that it can be scaled to the next level. We want to always get into a business where we can scale that business, we can grow it, and it has something unique and something that is protected through a patent, and that other businesses cannot have. Something that is very original from that business and is solving a problem and is in high demand. The problem is in high demand. People have that problem, and we can actually reach more people around the world by doing the right marketing, targeted marketing. When we're marketing to everybody, we're marketing to no one. We need to understand who is our avatar, who is our preferred client, who is the person or the people that are wanting our solution right now, okay? So a lot of people out there talk to everybody and they want to invite everybody to their opportunity, where in reality maybe those people don't even need their opportunity. So we need to make sure that we are creating a business that is raising capital from the front end, meaning that is bringing in sales from the end user, from the clients, and also from the back end, because the job number one of an entrepreneur is to raise capital. From the back end, mean that we are approaching banks, we're using debt, right? Because we want that tax-free advantage of using debt, because legally we cannot pay taxes on debt according to the laws. So we're going to take advantage of that. So we want to raise capital through the banks and also private investors. And we can only do that when we have a business or an investment that is raising capital constantly through sales, and also it has the potential to grow into other markets and reach more people around the world. So today, information is king. That's why we live in the information age. And we need to take information into consideration when we do any type of deals. The information is what's going to dictate what we're going to do with that deal. Is it a good deal or is it a bad deal? That's why it's important that you understand the power of information today. Because if you have the wrong information, you can totally waste your entire time and it can break you apart, or it can make you very successful. Who you listen to, what type of education you're getting today, the old rules of money and the old mindset of working hard at a job, getting good grades at school, and retiring when the person is 65 years of age and maybe enjoying life after that is obsolete. Because today everything is digital. We can actually tap into true wealth right now. And if we're not doing it fast, then we're not doing it right, okay? I want you to understand that you can actually put your first asset into your asset column to produce your passive income and retire you right now, because the speed in which we can sell things online and we can reach thousands of people is instantaneous. We can actually reach the entire world with an ad on Facebook or any other platform and sell our products. And if there are information products, if there are products that sell knowledge, that's even better, because remember, today organized knowledge, organized information is king. People will pay thousands of dollars for information that will solve their problem, that will teach them about the problem that they have. And they will pay for that because they cannot waste time looking for the entire information online. And they'd rather just go ahead right to the point. I have this book, it's going to teach me what I'm looking for, okay? And they're willing to pay for that. And so information today is king. We can actually turn information into wealth by putting it into a book or a digital course and selling it to the masses, okay? I want you to understand that if you have no assets right now, you can get started making passive income with digital products and also physical products, because you don't even need to create the physical products. There are companies out there online that will partner up with you to give you a percentage for every sale that you bring into their business. And every time the customer that you brought into them, they buy every month. If it's a subscription product, you will get a percentage every month. So that's residual income. That is passive income, because you only brought that person one time, and let's say that person continues to do business for the rest of their life because the product is that good and is solving the problem that they have. And if they upgrade to a higher product, to a better product, then you will also be connected with them for life. So you will always get that residual income or the capital gains income, depending on if it's a subscription product or it's just a one-time product. But I'm going to show you how you can build your email list with real clients that are willing to buy from your networks, okay? And it's all about building our networks. A successful, wealthy entrepreneur will always look to build networks. Everybody else looks for a job, okay? So here at Master Investor, our mission is to elevate the financial well-being of humanity through high-quality financial education made simple with lucrative opportunities to build passive income and true wealth. I want you to take on this podcast the mindset that we must use debt. We don't want to be debt-free. We want to maybe get out of bad debt, but not necessarily, because maybe we like to have that experience. Maybe we like to have that Lamborghini, but before we get that Lamborghini and get into that bad debt, because maybe the Lamborghini is not going to make us any money, we just want to drive it because we are in love with cars, for example, then we first build an asset that will cover the expense of that Lamborghini, and that way we're not paying for it with our sweat and tears. We're not paying it with our earned income through a job. We actually are enjoying the experience, and is free because the business that we acquire, the asset that we build through debt, right? So if we have a credit card, if we have a loan that we can access, if we have a business loan, then we build that asset where it's producing the income that is required to pay for that liability. So I want you to focus on building good debt. I want you to take home with you today from this podcast is that debt is king. right? We have to treat debt as cash because money is created with debt, and debt is tax-free. So when we invest with debt, we can minimize taxes, and if we invest through passive income, if we're building passive income, then that passive income can also minimize taxes because we're going to run the expenses through business expenses legally to minimize taxes all the way to zero. Okay? Make sure you go to our website, get our ebooks. We're coming out with 3 more ebooks in the next months. Stay tuned. Follow us on all social media platforms at Master Investor. Remember, we all have an investor inside of us, whether you want to accept it or not, but we have to deal with money for the rest of our lives. So it's up to each of us whether we turn that investor to be an average investor, that means that it lacks financial education, or we turn it into a master investor, which means that we are constantly investing in financial education and we are actively investing in sound businesses that produce passive income and capital gains income. Bringing you the good and bad news of money, the business principles that work in all economies. I appreciate you listening again to another valuable podcast about money, business, and investing. So today we talked about why money is created with debt and why we should be okay with being in debt. We want to acquire good debt. We want to learn how to raise capital because that's the job number one of an entrepreneur. And as a master investor, we have to make money work hard for us and the banks, right? So if we're raising capital, we need to make sure that we have an asset where we're going to put that money to work because we have to pay that bank back with the revenue of that business where we invest in that debt. And it's tax-free at the end. So a true master investor has financial education, self-development, and is actively investing in the 5 different asset classes that exist. Thank you for listening. I'll talk to you on the next podcast. Stay great and wealthy. Bye for now.